Hello, everyone. This is Angie with Women Living Inspired Within, and thank you for tuning into this live. I'm excited today to talk about 5 things that you can do to stay sane while launching your business. So, I know most, if not all of us in here, are entrepreneurs. Either you have a side hustle or you are starting a business and you are getting everything ready to roll out, or you're launching a course, or you're selling products, and at the end of the day you're doing amazing things. But you are likely also juggling a million things. So we as female entrepreneurs are often juggling our businesses, our families, our personal life, whatever it is. And even if it's just our businesses, as entrepreneurs, think about how much we actually juggle, right? We're the CEO, we're the COO, we're the CIO, we're the visionary, we're the integrator, we're everything. And that can be really overwhelming, at least until you start scaling and bringing in people to help you, which hopefully that happens at some point in the near future. But when you're launching a business, it really can seem like a lot. It can seem really overwhelming. So I wanted to go over 5 ways to stay sane while launching your business. So 5 very simple things you can do. The first one is to stay organized. So the more organized you are, the more clear-headed you're going to be, the more focused you're going to be, and the less overwhelmed you're going to feel. So for me, this organization looks like having a CRM, or a customer relationship management system, if you're not familiar with a CRM. So the CRM that I use for Living Inspired Within is a program called Keep, and it used to be Infusionsoft. I'll put a link below this. But using a CRM, it allows me to keep my contacts in one place for my business. It allows me to keep my prospects in one place, to schedule follow-ups, to schedule appointments. That's also a place for me specifically within this CRM. Keep allows me to send emails to you to let you know, hey, this is what's going on with Living Inspired Within. It allows me to set tasks for follow-up for myself, a to-do list. It allows me to take payment. So it is a one-stop shop for so many things in my business. So you really want to make sure that you have a CRM that serves you and your business really well. And for me, this is Keep. And it's a way for me to stay really, really organized. So that helps me. Also creating, and we've talked about it a million times, and we're going to keep talking about it, but creating an agenda, creating and scheduling your day in 30-minute increments or hour increments or whatever it is that works really well for you. That serves me really well. That helps me stay really focused. That helps me know what I'm supposed to be doing at any given time. It helps me accomplish everything that is really important. So instead of having a to-do list, which historically 40% of the items on a to-do list actually don't even get done, it eliminates that. It pushes it to the side. And so what we're doing is we're creating an agenda. We're creating a list of things that are important enough to be scheduled. And if they're not, they're out. So make sure you stay organized, because launching a business can feel really overwhelming. Second thing, create an action plan to achieve your goals. So when you're setting your goals, you want to set your goals, but you also want to make sure you have an action plan. Goals are great, but how are you going to get there? Set your goals, have an action plan, also know how you're going to get there, and hold yourself accountable. So if you have a revenue goal in place, you want to back into that, figure out how are you going to get to that revenue goal? Are you going to have 5 calls a day? Does that mean you're going to post in 10 Facebook groups a day? Does that mean you're going to, send out an email a week, 2 emails a week? Does that mean you're posting on Instagram? Does that mean you're collaborating in events? What are you doing to get to that revenue goal? How are you going to get there? Have an action plan and make sure you're holding yourself accountable. Back into it, create a checklist, add it to your agenda every day. If you know you need to do posts in social media, or you know you're working on a webinar or whatever it is, make sure it's scheduled so that you allot the time to do it every day and hold yourself accountable to it. Stay focused. So an action plan is going to help you stay focused. There are so many things as entrepreneurs that, we can get shiny object syndrome, right? So you're over here and, oh, that sounds great. And, oh, that marketing idea sounds great. And this sounds great. But if you stay focused and consistent, you're going to see results. But you have to take action. You have to have an action plan. Take massive action. Remember, massive action plus consistency equals results. But you have to stay focused to be able to do that. Number 3, have a morning routine. This has really helped me stay sane as I'm launching multiple businesses, right? So I have multiple businesses. I have a morning routine. It's a very specific morning routine. It feeds my mind, my body, and my spirit. That morning routine may look really different for you than it looks for me. It may include Bible study, manifestation, visualization, meditation, exercise, yoga, whatever it is. That morning routine for me sets me up for success because it grounds me. It helps me be focused. It helps me really start the day with clear intentions on where I'm going. So my morning routine is not negotiable. So I encourage you, have a morning routine. And to kind of add on to that or tack onto that, whatever your routine is, whatever your morning routine is, or whatever your day is, whatever you're doing in the day, be focused in it. So you don't want to have a morning routine and then you're also checking emails on your phone in between. You're going like this. That doesn't help. Stay focused and be present on whatever you're doing. So if you're spending time in your morning routine, you're meditating or you're reading or whatever it is, or you're praying or whatever it is, stay focused on that one thing. Don't check emails in between. Stay really focused. It's really helpful. And I find my morning routine really grounds me. It just provides me such peace and just this really calmness. It's great. I love it. Number 4, be flexible. So whatever you think is going to happen as an entrepreneur, that may happen, but also a million other things may happen. You may be heading this way and you may have to pivot, right, and head this way. So be really flexible. I read something once that said, set your goals in stone and write your action plan in sand. Because things are going to change. You're going to have to pivot. You're going to have to, and I know in real estate investing, we have marketing that'll be working really well in this one area, and then it stops working. And then you have to go over here and you have to do this and you have to change things and tweak things and do different things. It's ever evolving and changing. So be flexible, be open-minded. So that flexibility is, being ready to evolve and change and pivot. So whatever you thought your business may look like, maybe in reality, that's not what it looks like, or maybe that's what it doesn't evolve into. So just be flexible and be open to receive that. Maybe you have, if you're open, I try to always believe in abundance, right? And always have an abundance mindset. If you're open to receive, then you have to be open to be flexible because you may be receiving a blessing of a business that looks really different than you thought it would look starting out. But be flexible and be open to receive that. Look for ways to collaborate and work together. So this has happened so often. It's happened both in my coaching and speaking business and in my real estate investing business, and I love it. And so collaborating and working together can look like a million different things. It can look like finding a coach or mentor and fast tracking to your success. That's one of my favorite ways to fast track your success. It's what I've done, and it works every single time. So it can be finding a coach or mentor. It can be finding other colleagues to collaborate with, to partner with, to, work on clients with, to refer business to, whatever it is, right? It may be networking. Maybe you're growing your referral network. Maybe you're working, on deals together. Maybe you're doing a summit together. Maybe you're doing a clubhouse room together. Maybe you're hosting that together. Maybe you're speaking. Maybe you're doing a webinar together. There's a million different ways you can work together. And when you're open to receive that, you will find that you will see opportunity that you didn't even think existed all around you, because so many more doors open. Because it is, I mean, it's just so much more fun too. But you're able to reach so many more people, right? You have double the bandwidth or triple the bandwidth, whatever it is, or quadruple. So look for ways to collaborate with people, work with people, network with people. It's so much more fun. It's so much more rewarding. And it makes things so much easier. And it's fun because you don't have to collaborate with people if you don't jive with those people and they're not, they don't give you good energy, or they're not on the same playing field, or they don't have the same heart. Don't work with them. Don't collaborate with them. Don't network with them. It's your business. It's one of the best things of owning a business. It's one of my favorite things. I get to choose who I work with. I get to choose who I collaborate with. It's my favorite. I love it. I absolutely love it. And then this is a bonus, right? So number 6, so that was number 5. Number 6 is a bonus. It's a bonus because I just got back from vacation. We just went up to the mountains for spring break. We took some time as a family, and I took some time to unplug. I didn't check my emails. A little bit I did, but not a ton. I didn't work a ton. I really tried to unplug and just be present with my family. And quite frankly, I didn't realize how burnt out I was. And so it's really easy to get caught in, you can't see the forest for the trees, right? And get caught up in growing and scaling your business or launching your business. But sometimes you have to take the time to unplug and step away. And I did that, and I had some awesome conversations with my husband, and they really helped me to see my business and to see where I was going from a totally different light and a different viewpoint. So now I'm looking at my business in new and different ways than I did. And that wouldn't have happened if I didn't take time to unplug and to step away and to look at things from the outside. And oh, by the way, that also allowed me to recharge so that I could come back refreshed and be ready to hit the ground running. You've got to unplug. You've got to give yourself that time. And I'll be honest with you, I'm really bad about it. So if you're bad about it, comment below. Maybe we can hold each other accountable. I'm really bad about it. I'm bad about taking time to step away from my business and do the business planning that I know I need to do. I'm bad about it. I'm bad about taking the time to unplug, except I'm really good on Sundays, but taking bulk times and blocks to unplug to recharge myself. So unplug is bonus number 6. So it's like 5.5 ways, or you could call it 6 ways. Nevertheless. So these were just 5 quick, simple, easy ways to stay sane when you're launching your business. I really hope this helped you. I hope this served you well today. If you're not registered for the webinar, I am hosting a webinar on March 23rd at 11 a.m. I'll put the link below. It's on Zoom, but you do have to RSVP. You have to reserve your spot. It's free. It's a resource for you as an entrepreneur. Please share it with your friends. Share it with everyone. It's a free resource just to uplift you, provide you motivation, and help get you inspired and help get you to the success that you desire and deserve. So please take a minute, RSVP, reserve your spot for the webinar, March 23rd, 11 a.m. Eastern Time, and I will see you there. Cheers to your success and happiness.